are looking for ways to help make your community better while bringing out the best in yourself, Exchange is for you. The National Exchange Club has a proud history of answering the call in response to America's greatest challenges. In 1911, business leaders in Detroit, Michigan gathered to exchange ideas and make their community a better place to live. Generations of committed citizens from coast to coast and in Puerto Rico have continued the good work that was started long ago.
I originally joined Exchange Club in the hopes of making business contacts in the community, associating with other professionals who wanted to make the community a better place. I have found the business contacts I was looking for, but in the grand scheme of things, all of the other opportunities Exchange has offered have really been much more fulfilling than any business contact I could potentially make.
In the 1920s, Exchange was an early supporter of aviation as the future of transportation. Additionally, Exchange sponsored the first National Women's Air Derby in 1929, where Amelia Earhart was a participant. In the 30s, Exchange was invited to join the National Recovery Crusade following the Great Depression at the request of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Exchangites traveled the nation with messages of encouragement and hope for all struggling Americans.
I've had a lot of adversities in my life over the years, and when I heard about Exchange, I wanted to do something to give something back to the community.
By the 40s, crime was on the rise in the U.S., and Exchange responded by adding crime prevention efforts to make our country safer. Exchange clubs continue to work with law enforcement agencies to keep our communities safe. In the mid-40s and 50s, Exchange added programs that celebrated the freedoms we enjoy as Americans. In 1979, Exchange adopted the Prevention of Child Abuse as our national project.
Oh, my favorite club project is the Healing Field. Our club did one of those back in 2006, and we had 1,490 full-size American flags to represent children who died as a result of child abuse in 1 year in this country. That project still touches my heart.
In the mid-80s, Exchange was among the first service organizations to welcome women into its ranks. In 2003, Exchange elected its first female national president.
A friend invited me, said there was a new club being formed in town, and she said it was made up of young people, which was a little bit different for the other service clubs. It was the first service organization in our town that was both men and women.
In 2011, Exchange hit a milestone of 100 years of service, and members have made a promise to deliver an even better second century of service to America.
I'm excited that our particular club, that we're able to help people with disabilities participate in the Community Shares program. They grow the produce, and then as a member of the club, we have an opportunity to purchase those produce, and everybody wins in this process.
Today, Exchange has over 700 clubs and is 21,000 members strong throughout the United States and Puerto Rico. For over 100 years, Exchange Club volunteers have worked together, addressing the most critical needs of the country and our local communities, making it America's oldest service organization that operates exclusively in this country.
I have come to really embrace the Americanism component, really into the flag projects, Proudly We Hail, and the Freedom Shrine. I just love that aspect of it.
Exchange is building leaders for today and tomorrow. Your membership in Exchange connects you with some of the most active citizen leaders dedicated to helping one another and addressing the needs of your community. You will benefit from leadership training and gain a network of contacts throughout your community and across the country. Exchange also builds leaders for the future through its Excel clubs for high school students and collegiate clubs at universities and colleges. These programs are designed to provide mentoring as a means of teaching leadership and civic responsibility. Each member of Exchange holds near to their heart three core values: family, community, and country.
Exchange is like my family, and I have involved my family with Exchange, and we do everything.
Commitment to family is interpreted not only as one's own family needs, but also those of all American families. Strengthening families with a focus on youth is addressed in many ways through Exchange's programs of service. Exchange believes that recognition of a well-deserving youth can have an impact on his or her entire future. Our national project, the Prevention of Child Abuse, was identified by Dr. Edward North Jr., our national president, when he noticed a rise in abuse in his medical practice. Exchange responded by adopting this critical cause as a way to improve the lives of children and families. Today, Exchange operates over 75 child abuse prevention centers across the country and offers programs to promote positive parenting. The National Exchange Club Foundation provides a means by which the contributions of individuals and corporations can help continue our great programs.
You get to see kids that don't necessarily get the recognition that everybody else in their class that are necessarily making the grades get, and they overcome so much adversity in their life, and it's just one of those things that tugs at the heartstrings and is really important to me.
Commitment to the community where an Exchangeite resides is the focal point for each club's efforts. Exchange is unique as a service organization in that it has the flexibility to structure projects that target the specific needs of a particular geographic location, rather than being restricted to a certain cause.
Our club project is our Coastal Carolina Fair. We have over 200,000 people come through in our 10-day fair, and it's just fun to work the fair and see the rides and the people and the children.
Whether it is responding to disasters, conducting blood drives, hosting cultural programs, state and country fairs or festivals, Exchange Club members can be found giving of themselves where the needs are the greatest.
There's so much that goes undetected to a certain degree because we live our safe life within the confines of work and family and home that we kind of forgotten our fellow man. And I think that community service is something that everyone should want to participate in to make it a better place to live, and not for yourself but for everybody else.
Commitment to Country was born in the aftermath of World War II at a time of unquenchable patriotism. Exchangites are proud to join veterans and other civic groups in promoting Americanism as the rich blessing of democracy and freedom, and in educating today's youth to cherish its values. These three values are translated into positive results through the everyday actions by hundreds of clubs and tens of thousands of dedicated Exchange Club members. Become a part of America's premier service club. Help make America better while bringing out the best in you. Share your time and talents alongside others who care. Join Exchange.